Hey, peace and greetings to you guys. This is Dr. O, the PA Pro, otherwise known as Omar Abdul Malik. I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you guys that are trying to get into PA school about the importance of maintaining your certification once you actually become PAs. Uh, you got to log something called continuing medical education credits, and no matter what healthcare profession you go into, you're going to have to do this. So if it's nursing, if you go to medical school and become a doctor, you're going to have to do the same thing. So you can. I just logged into my account here. This is the national certification. I don't know, the NCCPA. So that's the national certification for physician assistant, and they keep track of everything. How many category 1 CMEs you have, how many category 2 CMEs you have. The fastest way to log your CMEs sometimes is reading the journal of the American Academy of Physician Assistants, or you can go to conferences. I like going to conferences because you can, depending on the conference, you can knock out a lot of CMEs fairly quickly in a day or two. That'll cost you some money, anywhere from maybe 100. Some CMEs are some of the conferences are free, and you can get like maybe 2 or 3 CMEs from that. But if you want to knock out like as many as 20, you're gonna have to pay a few $100s. Or again, you can just do, read a bunch of journal articles as I plan to do, and you get 1 or 2 CMEs at a time. But I'm going to have to do it because I procrastinated. So my certification expires December 31st, and I got to keep in mind I forgot about Christmas. So usually by December 25th, or even a little before that, everybody's on vacation. Sometimes the system's shut down. So I have about 2 weeks to get in 50 Category 1 CMEs. Now there's a difference. Category 1 CMEs, those have got to be accredited through like continuing medical education, or something like maybe the AMA or the AAPA. With Category 2 CMEs, that's if you're teaching, if you're mentoring a student, or you're reading a journal that doesn't have CMEs associated with it, or giving a lecture or something like that. Those can be Category 2. So the NCCPA does not keep track of Category 2 credits, but you will eventually, I'd say possibly, get audited for your Category 1 CMEs. If you don't have your certificates with you and you get audited, you can get in a lot of trouble. But AAPA, the American Academy of Physician Assistants, actually has a very good logging system, as well as the NCCPA. They also have a logging system for your Category 1 CMEs. You can also get CMEs from, this is the clinical advisor. This is an old one. Let's see, where's a more up-to-date? Let's see. So this is a more up-to-date clinical advisor. And you want to be sure about looking on the expiration dates when you're doing the articles, because sometimes, I've had so many journals and I forget how fast time expires. And I say, oh, I can read this journal and do the post test and turn it in, but then the post test has expired, so it's no good. If I try to turn in a post test that expired, let's say September 2016, I can't use it anymore. But anyway, this is just to show you that once you actually become a PA, the journey never ends. You still got to keep acquiring knowledge. You still have to dedicate yourself to learning something new constantly. That's one of the things I love about this profession, though. But if you have any questions about how to keep your certification, how to study for the PANCE, that's the Physician Assistant National Certification Exam, or the PANRE, I would suggest Dave Bielinski's program. That's the PANRE, which is the Physician Assistant National Recertification Exam. I have to take that every 6 years. I passed mine in 2014, so I have to take it again in 2020 because I graduated back in 2000. But for those of you guys that are on your sojourn to try to become PAs, know that the educational journey never ends. But you know, the first step, of course, starts with actually getting into PA school. For that, you can see some of the earlier videos that I did. Also, check out Dave DeBow, the PA coach's video series. Okay, so if you have any questions about how to become a PA, or you know, anything of that nature, or how to keep your certification, please leave your questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer them as expeditiously as possible. Take care. Peace.